Hi, welcome to another posting of this Mark 2 Jaguar wide-body two-door coupe which I'm building. I've not posted anything for quite a while. Been doing the wiring, or I should say putting all the bits and pieces on, all the electrical components and that, to build up a new wiring harness, seeing as there's so many changes being involved and the bullet connectors and all that. I just decided that it would be better starting afresh instead of cutting and chopping and splicing and all that. So, last time I posted, I had just finished putting the primer on and everything, and like I say, now it's been a fitting out to see how, like I say, how everything goes in, and also for the wiring. So, pardon me. So the engine had to go in, so the wiring harness could go in and be all pretty much basically plumbed up. I needed to do the radiator, which I built. This is, I got two radiators in there, two on the Civics, which I've made. I had a strange idea, as some people think. You'd be wondering what this thing is. It looks like a kind of Hoover, but it's not. The idea is that air travels obviously into the radiators, and high pressure zone there, because obviously air's moving into it. It'll be, when it's finished, it's not fully finished, I've got to box it off, continue boxing off, but the boxing will be coming into here, all the way across here, and it'll be going down. You see that hole there, and there, that is actually, that there. So the idea is air cuts, it's cutting through the air. This is slightly lower than the back, creating a low pressure zone at the back of it, drawing the hot air through it. Headlights, all new headlights, which I've put in. They're not Lucas seal beams, they're P700 series, but the more modern thing. New side lights I put in. Front axle had to go in for the suspension, for the steering rack. That's got a valve body on it, but I'm thinking of blanking that. So, but anyway, so that's in into the car. I've been modifying the dash, because obviously the bulkhead came back 8 inches, so I had to put a packer in to bring it further this way, because obviously the dashboard had moved forward, or I should say moved more into the car. You'll be able to see, I put a fuel gauge there. The reason being, don't know if you can see, but there we've got oil pressure and there oil temperature. So that's why that's there. Centre console, which I've been making, it's going to have a double DIN stereo system with all the sat nav, Bluetooth and all the goodies. Main kill switch, major important. So that's that. The wires dangling here. That's a towed Thatcher mk2 alarm system which I'm fitting in, which is nicely tucked away out of the back. I've been doing the woods. Don't know if you'll be able to see it right well. See if I can see this one better. Yeah, well, bottom half anyway, and the top half. Rear parcel shelf with tweeters, super tweeters, and the what do you call it? I forgot what they call them now. Anyway, the bits that break up the signal and convert it into the frequencies. Subwoofer box. Some people might think, oh, a bit extreme for a Mark 2. Not really, because it's an extreme car. Back axle in. That's in because of the speed sensor. I've just got some new rear lights, which cost me an arm and a leg, and a few toes as well for those. And I've also got the chrome plinth here. It goes on there for the reversing light and the number plate light. That costs a small fortune as well. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing with the car. Doesn't look like much, but I've been scratching my head quite a lot with it. This is where the fuse box is going. and because I raised up the sill, I put 2 inching on the sill. This is a sill cover, and you'll be able to see it the other side. So I ran it all the way from back to front. There you go, the handbrake, I put that in. Obviously there's a switch on the handbrake, and so with the back axle I put in the IRS underneath there. I'm not bother going under because you won't see nothing, but I've got a new handbrake cable which I had to modify and mount up to the handbrake, which was a bit of a playing around. And there you can see the wiring for the ECU, and all the fuses and things are going to be going there for all that sort of system, bits and pieces. I will have some more relays and bits and pieces under here for my fuse box, which you can see just there with all the wires. That goes in that there. So, and there'll be other bits and pieces floating around. I have some amps for the car as well, which I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put them yet, but that's how it's been going really. It's been a bit slow in places, but she's getting there. So there you go. Always thank you for all the positive comments and the eagerness for wanting to get it in paint and that, but patience is a virtue, as I've always been told. So anyway, hope you enjoy this.